All right, welcome everybody to the Jack of All Trivia Inner Geekdom League. I'm your host, Caleb Mashed Potatoes Hansen. For another week, another match. This is going to be a good one. We got a little bit of a down under Civil War here coming up. But before I introduce our players, I'm going to go ahead and introduce my co-host, Stock Footage, Kane McMillan. What's up, buddy?
Not much. I can't wait to see these guys. You got a current champion and then another Aussie who's a beast. So it's going to be a fun match. That's for sure.
Yeah, and yes, indeed. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. So, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and hear some words from our players. Going to go to our number 10 player right now. He's the current movie trivia champion, and he's making his run now for IG. Let's see. He's Grant, the comic book lad. Gregory, what's up, man? It's been a little while. How you doing?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Had a bit of a break for a few weeks, and now I'm ready to get back into it. And fortunately, I had to go through a fellow Aussie to get there. But hey, if we've got to start a civil war over a match, why not?
Absolutely. Do you got any strategy going up against this guy? I know you both have similar strengths.
I've watched every match that I could get my hand on with him, and I'm feeling relatively confident. He's a very strong player, and if he beats me, then that's even better. It'll give me someone to chase. I always like to chase someone. So, and just before we start, I want to say a quick shout out to our newest member, Luca. Welcome to Apocalypse, brother.
Oh yeah, that happened. All right, and with that, we're gonna send it over to his opponent, Jake, the Maestro. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, yeah. I'm going up against the movie trivia champion. He has his own belt. I've got my own belt right here. So, we're both evens, I would say. We're both equals in this match. I look up to this guy. Not only is he a fellow Aussie, but he's also the movie trivia champion. And that gives me someone to kind of chase, like he was saying. And I'm pretty happy with my first win. There's a couple that I need to work on, some weaknesses that I need to improve. But Grant has those same weaknesses. And this match will really come down to the second round, so let's just pray that I get a good category. But whoever wins, I'll be happy because it'll be a fellow Aussie. It'll be an Aussie who is going to promote diversity. Everyone talks about the female diversity. What about the Australian diversity? So I'm going to be happy regardless of who wins.
Absolutely. So we got a friendly match going on today. They're both Australian, and apparently they both like chasing things. So, any thoughts before we get this match underway, Kane?
It's gonna be one heck of a match. Maybe the Hobbit the Hobbit is clearly a force to be reckoned with. Maybe he has been helping out his partner in crime, but I don't know. Grant is a champion for a reason.
That's for sure. We'll see. All right, but with that out of the way, now let's go ahead and introduce our contestants. Introducing first, representing the Alpha Alliance, with a record of 1-0. His strengths are Marvel movies, the MCU, and scores and soundtracks. He is Jake, the Maestro Maringoni.
Just let me put my belt down. Sorry. Just need to put my belt down. Okay.
All right, cool. And his opponent, representing Apocalypse, he's the number 10 ranked competitor in the Inner Geekdom League, the current movie trivia champion of the world. With a record of 1-0, his strengths are comic book movies and just about everything else to do with comics. He is Grant, the comic book lad, Gregory.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys. This is how it's gonna work. Round number 1 works this way. You will get 8 questions from randomly selected categories in the Inner Geekdom. You will have 15 seconds to write down your answer on your whiteboard or piece of paper. Once you hear the question, and then when that 15 seconds is up, we will call on you. And when your name is called, please show your answer as well as verbalize that answer. Each correct answer is with 1 point, and there's no penalty for missing, and there's no stealing. Everybody good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Grant? All right.
I have a question. Will my credibility go up if I beat Grant, considering I beat the movie trivia champion? Well, will my paycheck just rise from that if I beat him?
We will
double
double
what you're
your
currently
paycheck.
getting paid then.
Feel like
Thank
you
you,
gotta
thank
talk to your faction leader or manager about that.
We will double your current paycheck of $0. So
Good, good. I like that. Okay,
All right.
I'm ready.
All right, they're both ready. So with that, let's get it on. Kane, take it away. The first 4 questions.
all right. So your first question is going to be in the realm of DC movies. What year saw the release of Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero?
Ooh. Kind of a curveball with the animated one there.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I
I
like
don't
it.
know if they expected that.
You never know. 5. Oh, you got it. Sorry.
2 and 1. Let's start with Jake.
Total guess, 2014.
Ooh, that is incorrect. And Grant.
1998.
That is correct.
Ooh.
Ah,
Well
and I'm thinking,
done.
when was it old?
All right, so your next question is going to be the Wizarding World, which includes Harry Potter and Fantastic Beast. Who is the known maker of the Sorcerer's Stone?
Sorry, could I?
Sorry, can you repeat that? Sorry, I didn't get the first part.
Yeah. Who is the known maker of the Sorcerer's Stone?
You ever read the like weird spin-off books about this guy? There was like
No,
that
I
one
have
weird.
not.
Me neither. Never got into it. That's why I didn't like Fantastic Beasts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, let's go to our champ, or movie tramp.
I don't know. I think his name was Nick something.
Ooh, close. Jake?
Nicholas Flamel.
That is correct for a point.
Correct.
All
Yeah,
tied
Nick's
up.
close enough. I call him Nick something.
Oh, you guys
I
are
mean-
that close.
I did see the F there. You know, it says Nick F. He must be a close approach.
All right,
We're real
next
close.
one is in a place with wars and stars and all of those things combined.
Star Trek.
Yes. What planet is the city of Cantobite on? Looking for the planet that the city of Cantobite is located on.
So yeah, this is a thing.
That is very true. It's kind of like just one of those sore. Like if you take that out of the movie, nothing changes in the movie except for it's shorter. It
Yep.
might be a little bit better.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 100% agree with stock footage. Pens down.
All right, let's go to Jake.
I know it's from The Last Jedi. I don't know what it's called.
Ooh. And Grant, did you know it?
No, I just wrote Kashyyyk.
It's
It worked
Cantonica.
for you. Okay, it worked for you for Jim. It's not going to work for me.
Yep.
We were looking for Cantonica.
Cantonica. I was going to put Canto. Like
Yeah,
a cancer.
I would have said that Cantonica. So
it's one of those two, you know. All right, next one is an MCU. What is the name of the wormhole on Sakaar that the Revengers go through in Thor Ragnarok?
For the record, this is my favorite MCU film.
Really? I mean, it's directed by New Zealand. I
interesting.
figured like you guys would just have a natural hate for it.
I love this film. Like, this is everything I want in a Marvel film.
Like that's like Lucas saying he enjoys a Welsh film. 5, 4, 3,
Can I get a
2,
repeat, please?
1.
Yes.
Repeat for Grant.
All right, first repeat. What is the name of the wormhole on Sakaar that the Revengers go through in Thor Ragnarok? And I just want to clarify, Caleb, it's 3 or 4 repeats?
3.
3? Okay.
Yep.
All right. 5,
And
4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's start with Jake.
The Devil's Anus.
That would be correct.
Sorry, Mum.
And Grant.
Thank God, the devil's anus.
That is correct. All right, so after 4 questions, we are tied apiece at 2.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
That was a sentence.
About right.
All right. So tied with 2. All right, going into the second half of round 1, which I will be administering the questions for. All right, your next question. Question number 5 comes in the category of video game movies.
My fave.
Yeah, everybody loves
Everyone's
them.
favorite.
Yeah.
The new movie release dates.
What 2016 film is directed by Clay Catus and what the fuck? Fergal Riley. There it is, Fergal.
Jesus Christ.
Clay Catus and Fergal Riley.
That is, I think, one of the most interesting name combos I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's certainly up there. Yeah. All right.
If I get this right, I'm going to be
5,
so surprised.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right. Who are we on, Kane?
We just went to Jake, so it'd be
Okay.
Grant.
Grant.
Warcraft.
Ooh.
That's Duncan Jones, David Bowie's son.
Yeah,
Yep. Incorrect.
I couldn't even think of video game movies that came out. Oh God, I just remembered
And Jake.
I believe it's the Angry Birds movie.
That is correct. For another point.
I forget that's actually classified as a video game.
I mean, technically it is.
Yeah.
There's no semantics or anything. It's a video game.
Yep. Absolutely it is. All right, your next question. Question number 6 comes in the category of Star Trek. People boldly going places. All right, so your question is, who directed Star Trek Beyond?
I gotta admit, this is a movie that I actually really enjoyed.
Honestly, of the reboots, I think it's the best. It's the most true to Star Wars or Star Trek, like the spirit of Star Trek.
Yeah.
Like focused on science and stuff instead of the action. Although there's a lot of action in it too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake.
Fast and Furious director Justin Lin.
That is correct. Another point. Grant.
I agree. Justin Lin.
Justin Lin is correct. Another point. Still a hot game here. Going into question number 7. In the category of scores and soundtracks.
Everyone's favorite.
Yep.
I actually like this category, okay?
Kane decided to give you guys a softball. I think he got used to writing easy questions for the earlier match. Your question is, who composed the music to Man of Steel?
I think it is a score that is very good, but I do not think it lives up to the classic of John Williams.
Oh, absolutely not. Unless you're a huge fan of Boaz, I think it doesn't really hold up that well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And we're gonna go to Grant.
Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer, correct. And Jake.
Hans Zimmer, yeah. You spell it with a Z on his first name. That's an S, but same pronunciation. So
Close enough.
No, we're
I'm not really gonna argue with
him.
that.
So yeah.
I honestly thought it was a Z when I first saw that. Maybe it's okay.
Not gonna lie, Kane wrote this question, and there's definitely a Z in the answer down here.
Is it really? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's an S. It could just be.
I think it is a Z.
Okay. I'll stop.
Your final question now in round number 1 comes from the category of Middle Earth. Of course, guys, that is The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings movies. So enjoy that. What character says the line, 9 companions, so be it. You shall be the fellowship of the ring.
Are you looking for the character or the actor?
The character.
Oh, shite.
I feel like he knows the actor, but he's trying to figure out the character.
Yep, certainly does seem to be the case. See if he can pull it though.
All right.
Crafty names.
5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1.
All right, that's it. So let's go to, I believe it's Jake this time.
Hugo Weaving's character.
That is accurate, but not correct. And Grant, are you able to pull it?
Elrond.
Elrond is correct.
Yeah.
That is a big point.
Wow, a very
I believe
big
that's a
point
tie.
to close out round one.
I was
Kane,
going to go with Agent Smith, but I don't think that was going to be.
give us our score update, Kane.
Jake already spoiled it, but yeah, we're tied at 5 apiece. That was a huge point from Grant to tie it all up. And since Grant, I believe, is the higher ranked competitor, he would have a choice to go first or second in round 2, correct?
That is correct.
All right. All right. Can you guys see that? No.
Yeah, we can say that.
You can see the wheel?
There we
Cool.
go.
Yeah.
Here's the
I'm
wheel.
not used to doing this. This is usually
That's okay.
Sorry, so who's going first?
You are.
well, it's your choice.
Yeah, Grant, right now you have the call. Do you, because you're a higher ranked competitor, do you want to go spin the wheel first or second?
I'll defer it to Jake.
Oh,
All right, so Jake's spin coming up first.
Go away.
Video games.
Ooh, video game movies. What are you gonna do with that?
See, the thing is I'm not that bad at video games, like a lot of people. But if I risk it, I don't want to get Lord of the Rings or Star Trek. So, let's spin again.
Spin again. Spin again.
Spin again.
Oh god, it's gonna haunt me.
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. Good.
But it landed on Marvel.
Oh, Marvel.
Okay.
And I believe you're doing the questions, correct, Caleb?
That is correct. So let me get to. That's right. We're not letting Kane do his questions because they're in the same alliance.
Okay.
Okay, so Marvel movies. These are movies that are not in the MCU that are based on Marvel comics. So here we go. God damn it, I'm having camera problems all over. All right. Your first question in Marvel movies. How old was Hero when he graduated high school in Big Hero 6?
I think this is a really good movie.
It's fantastic. Totally underrated.
12.
Ooh, incorrect.
Incorrect. Chance to steal here for the comic book lad.
13.
That is correct.
Shit.
Big 2-point steal there.
Oh no.
Oh boy. This might have
It was
been
between 12 and 13. I was like,
Yep.
just said
Remember, he says it on the back of the motorcycle at the beginning of it. So that's
okay.
what's the
He
beginning of
sure
it?
does. All right. So your second question here in Marvel movies. What character did Wolverine accidentally stab in his sleep in the year 2000's X-Men movie?
And they used he stabbed Rogue.
That's correct for 2 points.
And she healed herself by absorbing his powers.
Yep. It's a weird, like Ouroboros of pain happening. All right, question number 3 in Marvel movies. Doing good so far. What Narcos actor played the character Donald Pierce in Logan?
Multiple choice immediately.
Okay. So A, Stephen Merchant. B, Boyd Holbrook. C, Richard E. Grant. Or D, Quincy Faust.
I'm going to say C, Richard E. Grant.
Ooh, that's incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal from Grant.
Sorry, can I hear the names again?
Sure can. Is it A, Stephen Merchant, B, Boyd Holbrook,
B.
C? B is correct for 1 point
Damn it.
steal.
Ah.
All right, your last question, and please don't be mad at me for writing all of these X-Men questions, because it's another X-Men question.
That's 3 questions.
Yes, I know. Didn't realize that till just now. After his family is killed, what object does Magneto use to kill the Polish officers in X-Men Apocalypse?
A necklace.
That's
Necklace.
correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
Big 2 points. Jake needed that.
Yes, he did.
All right, so that's the end of Jake's round. Kane, what did our score look like now?
Yeah, Jake ended up getting 4 points. But Grant, he got 3 points off the steals, so Grant could have a big round right here, and it could be very interesting.
Sure could.
Or he gets something he's not strong at, and anyone's game.
This is true. You know, I got to imagine that the Maestro is praying for scores and soundtracks.
Yes, he is.
All right, so Grant, it's your turn to spin. Let's do this.
All right, that landed on Marvel, so you get a free respin.
Marvel, yes, respin.
Alright, cool.
Star Trek.
Yeah, why not? We'll give it a go.
Ooh, he's going Star Trek.
One of the few, I feel like, who would actually go for Star Trek. All right.
The video games, but I just missed out.
All right, so your first question in Star Trek is who directed Star Trek Insurrection? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Jonathan Frakes.
That is correct for 2 points.
Damn it. I was waiting for the steal.
Big 2 points. All right, Grant took the lead there.
And your next question. In Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, what is the name of the city on Nimbus 3 that 3 ambassadors meet alone for a private conference? What is the name of the city where the 3 ambassadors meet alone for a private conference?
I want to go. Nah, stuff it. Paradise City.
That is correct for 2
crap.
points.
Okay. I thought it was that. I couldn't quite remember. I was like, is it? Yeah, I was going to go multiple choice and then.
What a pull. Oh, man. All right, big 2 points there.
Your next question. In Star Trek Beyond, what is the first name of Sulu's husband?
Oh, shit.
5, 4, 3.
Ben.
That is correct for 2 points.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
This guy's not missing.
Wow. Holy cow.
Final question in Star Trek. In Star Trek Nemesis, what was the ship that now married Riker would be in command of? Did I say that right, Caleb?
That's how he wrote it. In Star Trek Nemesis, what's the name of the ship that the now married Riker would be in command of? I think it's all about inflection there, Kane.
Oh.
I'm going to have to go multiple choice, I think. Yeah.
All right. Is it A, the Reliant, B, Titan, C, Argo, D, Predator?
The Reliant.
That is incorrect. Jake for a chance to steal.
Can you repeat the choices, please?
Yes. Is it A, the Reliant, B, Titan, C, Argo, or D, Predator?
Argo?
Argo is incorrect.
Ooh,
Titan.
incorrect.
We were looking
Titan,
for Titan.
Titan. That was the correct answer.
Should have went with my gut.
Oh boy, that would have been a big chance to steal there, kind of given up by the Maestro. Kane, what does our score look like?
Once I figure out how to get out of this screen share, it is
You got it.
it's a 14-9.
14-9. All right. So still not too big of a gap. It's 5-point gap. Going into round 3, it's going to be interesting here. Jake's got a little bit of work, little bit of his work cut out for him, but he can still come back. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Kane describe how round 3 works.
Oh, I love doing this. Not really. All right, so round 3 is going to work like this. You guys are going to have a chance to get 2 set of quotes. First set of quote, you can actually ask for a hint, whether that is the character of the movie or the actor. The character is worth 1 point, the actor is worth 1 point, and the movie is worth 3. Now, however many points you score in the first set, you then can score the exact same amount of points in the next set, but you have to get all 3 of those correct. Jake, you are down currently 6 points, so that means you have to hit the movie.
Isn't that 5?
14-9. You are correct. I don't know how to do math.
Yep.
No one does.
I like your math.
But anyways, no matter what, you still have to hit at least your movie to get the next quote. Is there any questions?
Nope.
All right, cool. So Grant, since you're in the lead, we'll have you pick odds or evens.
I'm a bit of an odd guy, so I'll go odd.
He's going odd. So Jake is going to get his quotes from the even ones. All right. So Jake, going into your quote is, even with 2 eyes, you only see half the picture. Need the actor, character, and movie.
And you are allowed hints. And just a quick recap, Grant, you have 2 repeats, and Jake, you have 3.
And I don't have to get them all right. I could just ask for the actor or the character, and I can still get the next one. Right? Okay, I'm gonna need the actors, the actor.
The actor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, your actor is Anthony Hopkins.
Immortalized. Okay, so I'm gonna say, oh god, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Odin and Thor.
That's your final answer?
That's my final answer.
And your winner by technical knockout, Grant, the comic book led Gregory.
Right franchise, wrong movie. It was Ragnarok.
Yep. Thor Ragnarok was the answer. Of course, Odin and Anthony Hopkins.
Nonetheless, you still you got the character right, so you did get at least 1 point. Final score is Grant winning via TKO. Final score is 14-10.
All right, 14-10. Not the highest scoring match we've ever done, but for the questions and the competitors, I feel like this was a great match. They both acquitted themselves with things that weren't necessarily their announced strengths. I know Jake said MCU. He hit Marvel. It wasn't quite as strong as he could have been, I guess. And Grant, who knew, apparently really knows his Star Trek. So be on the lookout for that, guys. Kane, what are your thoughts about this match? This is crazy.
I think coming into this match, you really had to look at both of these competitors, and both of them are, I think, phenomenal competitors. You can't take that from either of them. Grant put up 14 points, and that's without answering a single question in round 3. So if Jake could have pulled it and then put Grant back, Grant had the possibility to put up like 24 points.
Yep.
So I think this was, for what it was, is a high scoring match. And I'm not taking anything away from Jake. Putting up 10 points, depending on who you're playing, that can win you matches. I think maybe Jake didn't use any of his repeats. So maybe if he would have used it, probably would have listened to the quote a little bit more, he would have realized that's talking about like the eyes and everything, and Thor loses an eye in Ragnarok.
Yeah, also foreshadowing that. Yeah.
So I think maybe Jake just ran into a little bit, but he is still a strong competitor nonetheless.
Absolutely. Definitely don't think he's gonna stay down in the 1-1 pool for very long. I think he's gonna be back and even more hungry to chase that win, like they were saying earlier. I think he's definitely gonna be coming back even harder this time because of this loss. And what can you say about Grant? The guy's just dominant in anything he plays in, but especially when it comes to geeky things. So that's fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and let you, Kane, do the interviews of our winner and our loser.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off with our winner, our current movie champion, Grant. You got Star Trek in round 2, and yet I think you got like what, 6 points? I mean, you had one heck of a round. And some questions I don't even know how you answered. Like, who just remembers Hulu's husband? Because I sure don't. But what do you think? I mean, you played phenomenal today, Grant. What any thoughts have for the match?
No, I was really happy with how it went overall. Jake played great. I just think that yeah, he might have rushed a little bit in that second round and got a bit flustered. But apart from that, I mean, it was a great match. Who knows what my quotes could have been? I could have whiffed on that completely, and if he got his 3 point and then turned it into another 3, it could have been a completely different game.
Yeah. Anyone you want to call out in the future?
That's 2-0. I think Ryan's about up there, isn't he?
Yeah, Ryan is also 2-0.
Yeah. Ryan, I'm coming for you.
I think he's been looking for a match. I think he will be very satisfied with that. That is for sure.
Yeah, it'll be a very quiet match too, I reckon, with both of us in the.
Not a single word. Like you could probably hear pens drop.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, and now I'm going to go to our unfortunate loser, Jake. What happened, man? I mean, like, did you just rush into the final one? I feel like you did.
Well, the thing is that obviously it was going to be Odin because he's talking about having only one eye, and I just thought to myself, maybe he's trying to be kind of like he's trying to teach about I don't know, like I just thought that sounds like it would come from the first film, and it's just that's I screwed up there. I think I started to lose my confidence in the second round because Marvel, I like Marvel, a lot, and I think I should have gone multiple choice on the Big Hero 6 one because I was thinking, well, is it 12 or 13? 12 was originally what I was going to go with, and I was thinking, oh, it could be 13. But then I decided not to second guess myself and just go with what I was thinking, and of course, that turned out to be a big steal by Grant. And then I'm okay with missing the Narcos one. I never saw that show. And I'm pretty sure Richard E. Grant is in Logan, but he's just not that character or something like that. So
he is in Logan. All of those actors were in Logan.
yeah,
why it tripped you up.
That was the only name that I recognized. So I just went with that. But that was on me. Grant played a good game. He's the movie trivia champion. He has a good shot at Inner Kingdom, but Ryan's my boy. Ryan's my father. He's the Johnny LaQuasto of the Alpha Alliance, and hopefully he can stop Grant before he gets close to Robert or Chance. Or Leo, and I hope we see more out of the Alpha Alliance. I don't know if I should take a step back from Inner Geekdom. I think if I need more confidence when it comes to Inner Geekdom, and I think as much as I hate to say this, I want to go against another Alpha Alliance member, and I think I'm going to want to go up against Scott.
Scott is
right. Scotty Stokes.
That would be interesting.
They're both 1-1.
No, Scott's 2-2.
Is he?
He's
2-2.
Is he?
No, he's 2-2.
Yeah,
he's 1-2.
Yeah, same record as Woodburn.
Okay. Well, if Scott wants to, then yeah. If you guys think that's cool, that'd be great. But if anyone's coming up, I know Jim is 1-1, and I think that'd be an interesting match for both of us.
I think
Alpha Lines. I think maybe that would. I don't know what would happen. I think we'd have to just play it friendly and no bad blood, of course. or just a little fighting. That's all. Just
I
the
think
practice.
with Jim, you'd have to get in line because I think Nico is like
Yeah, that's
screaming
true.
at his computer right now.
And I've beaten Nico already, so if I can beat Nico, surely Jim can. But
There you go.
there's people out there who I can face, and yeah, whenever it's time for me to come back in, I assume a month or two, I'd be happy to come. But there's one thing that I want to make clear right now. I heard that like Luca is now joining the Apocalypse, and I think that's probably a good thing. There's nothing bad blood between the Alpha Alliance and Apocalypse. There's respect, but there is one faction that I really want to call out right now, and we all know what faction I'm calling out, and that is the NWO. Okay, I want to destroy them. We are getting ready. There's bad blood since day one, and I want to destroy NWO once and for all. In a couple of days, me and Robert, Team Destiny, we're going to take out NWO. We're going to take out the False King, and we're going to take out Haven. And then after that, I'm going to take out Haven in a triple threat match. I'm going to destroy him, and I want everyone needs to know that the NWO don't know shit.
See, I support this.
Wow.
I called out Haven like a couple months ago on IG, and he quit IG a couple of weeks later. So
You can talk all you want. I walk the walk.
Certainly does. Big words there from the Maestro. Wow. Okay. That that just happened. That's awesome. I definitely support anything that takes down the NWO. They're a bunch of bastards. All right. But with that, I think we're gonna close things up here. So I'm just gonna go down the line to plug your shit. All right. So we're gonna go first to our unfortunate loser today, Jake. What do you got to plug? Where can people find you if you so choose?
You can find me at Twitter at pretentioushack. The P and the H are caps. I'm also on Facebook. If I know you very well, then yeah, we can be friends, I guess. I'm in the Jack of All Trivia. I'm in Inner Geekdom. Sometimes I'm going to be in singles once again. It's been a while. I'm going to be in the teams with Robert, Team Destiny. We're going for the belts. I don't know if anyone has the belts already or we're still waiting for that. We'll see. And then yeah, I might make my jukebox trivia debut, and that's just a test. That's just an exhibition match. That's just to see if I'm pretty good. But yeah, I'll be around, and good luck to Grant, and I can't wait to see what he does next.
Nice. All right. And with that, let's go ahead and send it over to Grant, the comic book lad. Tell the people where to find you and sell your things if you have things to sell.
Well, you can find me anywhere where there's good trivia on the internet. So Jack of All Trivia in the Comic Book League. I'll be versing someone on the panel. I'm not gonna name who it is soon. And yeah, it should be a pretty fun and exciting match. And want to thank Jake for the match and you guys for staying up a bit for us. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah, man. All right. Awesome. And finally, stock footage. The Hurricane, Kane McMillan. Tell the people where to find you and check out your things.
Yeah, before I do that, I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone in the chat. So that's Nico, Jessica, Jonathan Peck, Woodburn, Robert. Like y'all are the ones that make everything interesting because it's an audience to do this from. And if anything else, it's just us doing random trivia. You guys give us a reason to do it. But on top of that, find me at K97 across the interwebs and check out my short film called Ghost in the Cell. That's CELL. Check it out.
Nice. Awesome. And finally, I am Caleb Mashed Potatoes Hansen. You can find me on Facebook, Caleb H, or on Twitter, retweeting all the Jack of All Trivia tweets and things like that at the Caleb Hansen. Check it out. And then subscribe to Film Nerd, or not Film Nerd. Don't subscribe. Well, I mean, do that if you want. But Jack of All Trivia. Subscribe to Jack of All Trivia. Give us a share, a like, a comment, whatever. I'd also like to echo Kane's remarks that thanks everybody for watching. This was awesome. We wouldn't be doing this if you weren't watching. So shout out to you guys. And as always, that's Jake. That's Grant. That's Kane. I'm Mashed Potatoes. Peace out.